Hello, today I'm attempting the Polygonle puzzle once again, where you have a repeated shape, you have to have a repeated letter, and you simply have to work out what the word is. So if that's an E, then the other one's an E. If that's an R, then that's an R. But I have no idea if any of that's correct. It feels like it might be an ENCE ending, which would mean that that would have to be an N. Oh, so innocence wouldn't work, and insolence is too long as well. What is not too long? That's a very good question. Oh, impudence. So many things are too long. That could be an S as well, I suppose. But I don't think that's going to help. There's not that many repeated letters here. I don't know what the ending would be. It could be two S's. I mean, it could be an E. Demises? Is that even a word? Didn't think so. But it was worth going for, because it would have given me some information, even if it's never going to be correct. If it is like this, what can those other letters be? Debasers, perhaps. I think that's at least a word, so that helps. Okay, so we don't have two E's and we don't have two S's because the second occurrences are grey. So there is an E, there is an S, but it's not in those repeated triangles. So that rules out an ENCE ending as well. Rules out a plural. So what is the ending going to be? It could be something like an ED ending. That would have to be an S there, probably. We don't even have a single R. I mean, it looks so much like slandered, but it's obviously not. Oh, we don't even have an A. No. I mean, this could be the correct ending, but I'm not sure what the other letters would be. No, that's not going to be right because we need to put the D somewhere. So if we need to put D somewhere, it's actually quite likely to be here, isn't it? Because if it's not here, so let's say that if this triangle was a vowel, it's not going to be an I, it's not going to be an O, and it's not going to be a U. And it can't be anything else. It can't be A or E. So it has to be a consonant. And if it's a consonant that's not a D, I think we're going to struggle to find a place for the D. So I feel like that's quite a likely ending. And then this surely has to be an L. What else could this be? Oh, an I. Maybe. Or a U? It's very close to being subdued, isn't it? But obviously that doesn't quite work. The U, S doesn't have to go there. Let's go back to the I idea then. That would be a vowel as well then, wouldn't it? Probably an O. It's not quite iodized. Oh, struggling again today. Let's go back to being an L. slendord, slondord, slundord. Oh dear. What is this word going to be? Yeah, that can't be an S. What could this be if it's not an L? Don't like the look of that. No. I still think it could be the I. Oh, that feels like it could be a word, but I might have to come back to it. No. G? Don't know where we would fit the S into that pattern. No. How about if that's the D instead? Looks so close to being addendum, but it's obviously not. That feels like it has to be where the E goes. Maybe. Based on absolutely nothing. It's based on the fact that I want the last letter to be a D, but then this has to be a D as well. But what are they if they're not Ds? To cheat and go for something like swindled, which can't be correct but will give me a lot of information. It's not a D there after all, and it's not an E there. Okay, so that can't be an E because then it would have to be duplicated, and we don't have duplicated it. That's not an E, that's not an E, that's not an E. So the E is here or here, and we only have one D. So it starts with an S. We could have two I's, or we could have been an ING ending. That would probably have been something sensible to go for before, but it can't be that anymore anyway, because we don't have an N. So the D could be there, or there, or there. Could be side. Maybe it can't be side. What would the second half of that word be? Sidekick. Oh, it's a compound word, that's why I didn't get it sooner. That's my excuse. I was not thinking that there would be a K duplicated. Such an uncommon letter. So I struggled with that, but still got it in 3. You get quite a lot of information once you start putting in guesses. I really don't like putting in guesses that I know for sure are not correct, but sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do to get the information. Otherwise I would have been sitting here forever. So that's the polygonal puzzle for today. Let me know if you did better. Let me know if you did worse. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.